MLB playoffs are tonight, and Wildcard kicks off with the Blue Jays versus Twins. Kevin Gausman posting a 12-9 season with a 3.16 ERA, and versus Toronto, not that bad of a number. Two starts, 6.3 ERA roughly in 10 innings. Um, this dude can shove. We've seen it. And then for the Twins, we've got Pablo Lopez posting an 11-8 record with a 3.66 ERA, and both these guys are undefeated versus the teams respectfully. Um, I think I genuinely think the Blue Jays are going to win Game One. Um, I like the Blue Jays a lot. I think Bo is one of the better shortstops in the league. If he can hit, if his offense is on, he's definitely one of the better shortstops in the league. Vlad, obviously, he's a great player. Springer is a great outfielder. They're adding pieces that they need, and it'll be interesting to see how tonight goes. But for my pick, I would pick the Blue Jays. The next game we have is the Rays versus the Rangers. This is going to be a great matchup. Kind of wish this was towards the end of the playoffs because these are two very good teams. Two teams that just slipped out of winning their division at the very end. But Glasnow had a great season. I really like him. I liked him for a while. But he had a 10-7 record with a 3.5 ERA, and in his career, 3-0 versus the Rangers this season. 6 inning pitch, 1 hit, 1 earned run, 6 strikeouts with a W. And then for pitching for the Rangers, we've got Jordan Montgomery. Didn't really have the year that they thought. And this Rangers team was very weird. Thought they were going to do a lot better than they were. But in Jordan Montgomery's career, he's 4-4 against the Rays with a 5.12 ERA. This is a hard game for me to decide on. I think both teams are really good. Corey Seager came back for the Rangers now. He's been back for a while, but I think he can do really good. I think he'll be a key factor in this series as a whole and the entire Rangers run if they can get a run. But I think I'm going to go with the Rays for Game 1 so far. On to the NL now. We have the Diamondbacks versus the Brewers. This is definitely not the best series in the wild card. We're about to get to the best series in the wild card for sure. But we got Brandon Fad. I'm not sure how to say his name. But, he's a young kid, 24. Not much on him, really. 3-9, 5.72 as a starter this season. They really need him, I think, in this game. The Brewers are throwing, I think, their ace, Corbin Burns. The dude's just insane. If you know baseball, you know about Corbin Burns. The past few years, he's been just nuts. 10-8 this year, 3.39 ERA. Not the best from him, but we'll see coming up. But the Diamondbacks are batting .225 against them. Now I really like the Diamondbacks. They're young. Ketel Marte, I think, is great. Corbin Carroll, I think, can be a superstar in this league. That being said, I do think Diamondbacks can win this game. They just got to be able to hold off the runs until Corbin gets out, really, or just kind of push him out early, and I think they can win. This is the best matchup of the wild card. Phillies versus Marlins. This is rivalry, NL East. Two teams that think they can kind of take over. They're not. But it is going to be a good one. Zach Wheeler on the mound for the Phillies. 13-3 with a 3.61 ERA. And he's 10-4 with a 2.48 against the Marlins in his career, which is it's pretty damn good. And then on the opposite side, we got Jesus Luzardo, a young guy, compared to the vet in Wheeler. He's 10-9 with a 3.36 ERA. He's kind of coming into his own. He struggled for a little bit when he first started with the A's, but he's 3-0 against the Phillies. So we got a pair of really good players, really good pitchers, two decent teams. But I think the Phillies are going to win that. And those are all the game ones.